Hello and welcome. So, I have still been sick and still have a cough, and so most days I'm pretty run down, pretty tired, but I have been trying to use up supplies and stuff that I have in my craft room. So, I have a lot of things that are already die cut out. I decided it's time to start using them up and free up some space. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I have a few things to show you that I've been doing. So I had a bunch of cutouts. As you know, I am one of those people who does a lot of when I get a die, I have a tendency to cut out a lot, and certain ones that I knew that I would be able to use for anything, I actually cut out in every color I had. So I thought, you know, it's time to start using those up and to start using some stamps that I have and embossing powders. All those things that I have in my craft room that just sit and collect dust. So I decided to do up some of these cutouts that I already have, papers I already have cut out, and I just stamped whatever, however many times I felt like it at the time. Some of them didn't, I didn't get dusted as well as I wished, so I just started stamping out, like I said, different things, and embossing. I embossed, everything is embossed. I want to use up some of my products that I have. You know, if nothing else, this quarantine has made me realize that I just have way more than I need to have, and I need to start using it up. So here's some more, just some little things that, and these can then be used, because I don't do I'm not good at the coloring and all that, but I do have a lot of word stamps that I want to use, and I think now that I have them, this is only a handful of what I have. These are the ones I've done, but I've done some of those, and then just different shapes. I just went and I spent one day, that's all I did, and I've got many more days to come. I've taken all the ones that are about this size, and just decided, you know, it's time for them to start getting used, and I try to make about 5 of each thing I stamp, and some of them are a little bit bigger. But I'm really happy because now I feel like I've at least accomplished something using the products that I have in my craft room. And here's a hello. This is the only one I did. That was at the very end of my stamping, my stamping for the day. So it only got one of them, but I really like it. So, you know, just shapes of any sort that could be put onto a card. I love this one. It says, "Have a bright day, bring light to everything you do." I have several hello stamps, so I want to, you know, use them up and utilize them, and I found that I ran out of this kind of size fairly quickly. I didn't have as many as I thought I did, but I have a lot of small ones, so I may have to cut some bigger ones to put some of the bigger stuff on, because some of the stuff won't fit. But so that was a day's work right there, and I have, like I said, many more days to go because I really, really want to use them up. And then I had 3 of these already cut in my stash, so I just decided to decorate them up, and then they could be put onto a card. So what I did was I also had 3 of these white heart bordered die cuts, so this is actually 2, and I put them on the inside, and then I just used some paper butterflies and some stickers that I had, and these can be applied to a card, and they actually form a butterfly. So you could like maybe put a small butterfly right here to close it off. So that's some, and then I had a lot of unicorns. So I decided to get out my stuff. So here we go. Let me see let me get them all out here, because I have some. Well, first let me show you the ones that are not unicorns. Let me do that first, because I think there's only 2. Yeah. So let me show you these first. So I got out my rosettes that I had made up a long time ago, and then I just took some pieces that were in my stash, like I said, a lot of small pieces that were cut and just different, and I put them on them, and then I had one of these, so I thought she looked really cute right there, and then I put a sticker here, and then I had this bird, and so I just used it, and then another sticker here. So just creating some embellishments that can be used for a lot of different things. And then we have a large tray of these that I already had. I already had all of these unicorns made. They've been made in my stash for quite a while, and so I just turned them into something instead of having them just set, and this is what my plan is, to continue doing this, because using up my stash is always exciting, and I didn't make these just for them to stay in a container to look pretty, I guess. So this is what I did. And these little rosettes, you know, they're really kind of thin, but you know, they kind of just add just that enough to give it a nice look. And I used odds and ends of things that I had in my stash that I thought might go, like this one here. I had this, it was a sticker, actually had been a sticker, and it was just a, what do you call it? I can't think of what you call it. Anyway, and so I just cut it a piece apart and pieced it back behind there. And, oh, and on this one here, I had this tattered lace tuck in, and I had one white one, and so I just cut it down to fit on there. So lots of different things from different parts of my craft stash that I seem to keep accumulating. So I'm going to continue to take things that I've already made and turn them into something, whether it be cards or embellishments or whatever. Just try to use up some of the products that I have in my craft room. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you're doing very well, and I hope you have a blessed day.